Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Hexplore, the Sands of Shurax on Tabletop Simulator. We're doing okay. Yeah, you know, it just... it's got a little bit of that sort of Magic Realm feel to it, except... it actually feels kind of like a lot more expansive than Magic Realm. Well, it's like when I'm playing Magic Realm solo on, say, like Realm Speak in the digital version, I can whip through a game of that so quickly. I mean, I can whip through a game of that in like 20 minutes or so, you know. Even like not dying or anything, like just like whipping through it, because your turns can zip by in a heartbeat of just like, okay, I search here 4 times, nothing else happens, done, you know. And it's just like, there's nothing wrong with that, it's a different game, but here it just feels much more like an RPG, you know, like we're on this long epic journey, you know, and there's just all these paths awaiting us of how we want to go about each turn, how best to spend our time, and how long should we spend here in the city gambling and buying things, and where do we want to take a caravan to look for more quests? Should we head back out into the wastes, you know, and start plucking away at these crystals? And it's just like, and then that's not even thinking about like, oh yeah, there's a giant ravager we have to defeat. Or do we? I mean, if we could just get money, we could just get 100 platinum and win that way. Because the ravager, I gotta say, is pretty scary. Just for reference, you know, he's got 6 parts, essentially. 3 of them have HP. Meaning, in order to actually kill him and get that victory, you'd have to drain all 3 of these parts of all their HP. So, compared to fucking the Dead King's 190 or whatever we dealt with, this guy has 500. But then if we wanted to subdue him, we'd have to drain him of his 300 energy and deal with 22 Outlast as well, which you'd have to whittle down. Jesus. On any round in which a hero chooses not to target the swarm or fails their skill roll against the swarm, all heroes lose 2 ranks and 1 stat of their choice permanently. And you lose an additional rank for each other ability that's at 0 vitals. So if you would save that for last or something, you just get... oh my god. And on moderate difficulty, his passive ability, he gets to use all 6 of his abilities every round. What the fuck? How do you beat this guy? That seems so much more daunting than the Dead King. So we could choose to not go that and instead go for the money route, or we could beat the 8th boss. Well, that was it. Yeah, this guy with only 80 health, I mean, that's much more manageable. And then we lead the Ravager to the other city-states and have him destroy them all. Either way, it all seems so daunting at this point in the game, so let's not worry about that for now. Let's just worry about getting stronger either way. Okay. So, I think we had done the camping phase. We had done our purchases for the round, because we had bought food. So now we're going to We're going to gamble, and we're going to do the arena. So I think we're going to send Gorg into the arena. Yeah. And Root is going to be gambling. We're going to do gambling first, because you can actually gamble on the outcome of the arena. So it does make a bit of a difference. So the gambling in this game is called Scarabs. It's pretty simple. It basically revolves around rolling 3d4. So this d4, this d4, and this d4. You're going to be rolling those every round. And the number you don't really want to see is the house number. Which, the house number is the number of the city-state, I believe, which is 1. So if we roll any 1s, that's bad. So let me just do a test there. There you go. We rolled a 1. We actually rolled 2 1s. That would be a really shitty roll. Because you continue to go roll after roll, round after round, until you've rolled a total of 3 1s. 3 of the house numbers. At which point a sandstorm strikes and the entire game ends. And any antied gold you have still out there is lost. Okay? So there's 3 places to place your bets. There's the Oasis. You have to put in 10 gold. And you're basically gambling that the game is going to go at least 4 rounds without you rolling 3 of the house numbers. Because on the 4th round, your bet increases to 25 bucks. And at that point, you can pull it out if you want, or you can leave it sit for another round, hoping for the best. And then it'll increase to 50. And then you could pull it out, or you could leave it in one more round to the 6th round, where you'll get an extra platinum. And no matter what, the game ends after 6 rounds. So there's no more, you can't increase it past that. So then you'd take it out and you'd get your 50 gold. So you'd increase by 40 bucks and a plat. The dunes is the other thing that you can go in. So this is a 1-to-1 payout. You can put in up to 10 gold on each of these spots. These 6 different spots. And all you're gambling on is essentially that each round, on any given round, that sum will come up on the 3 dice. So if you roll the 3 dice, this sum would have been 5. So if I had had 10 bucks bet on 5, and that was the roll, I would have gotten paid 10 bucks. And you can bet on every spot if you want, which is a valid strat, I suppose. Especially like round 1, the odds of you rolling 3 1s and the game ends immediately is pretty slim, and chances are high that one of those is going to be a payout, and so you could collect your payout, and then the next round you could just remove all of them. So that's a strat. But yeah, otherwise, if the sandstorm hits, you lose all that money that's out there. Then there's the peaks. Here you can bet up to 20 bucks. And all you're betting is that triples. You're betting on triples. You're betting that the 3 dice will all show the same number. And for this one, if you don't win, if it doesn't roll triple, you lose whatever your bet is at the end of each round. So that's very risky, but it does pay 10 to 1. So if you put in 20 gold, you get 200 gold. I mean, eventually, given enough time, I suppose it's not the worst way. Additionally, if the dice are ever a 4 or 11, which means that neither the dunes or the peaks pay out, everyone gets 2 gold. So you get 2 gold for free. The game could still end due to sandstorm because of that or whatever, but you get 2 gold. Finally, there's the arena, and we'll get to that at the end. Well, we don't have to, I guess. Wages made in the arena are not affected by the sandstorm. Yeah, so we'll worry about that later. For now, let's just do a basic game of scarabs. Root does not have much money. He's going in with $10 or $6, which means he can't even go on the Oasis. We got to go in on the Dune. I could put 1 in each, but that's kind of lame. So let's put 3 on 7 and 3 on 6. I guess I could use D10s. All right, there's my bet. Nothing on the peaks, nothing in Oasis. This is round 1. These don't roll that great. All right, so we did roll a 1. And our total was 9. So I don't pay out, but I don't lose anything. And this is on 1. Okay. So I could pull out either way, but we'll just go again. There we go. That's a bit of a better roll. We rolled another 1. And our total was 7. So that one actually pays out for me. I get $3. So we just add that to my total for now. So now it's a little risky because Sandstorm's on 2. I could pull out completely and just say, okay, well that was my money. Because if they roll a 1, which the odds are pretty good for that, the game is over and I'd lose both of these. Oh, wait a minute. If the pyramid matches the house, double that round's winning for all heroes. That was the one that rolled the 1. So I actually get 3 more bucks. I go to 12. Okay, nice. Then I think in that case, let's pull out. Let's not pull out completely. Let's get let's put 2 on the peaks. Because if I lose 2, I can still go in the Oasis if I gamble again. But hey, if this wins, we win big, baby. Oh my god. I didn't fudge that. Alright, you know me by this point. I would not fudge that shit. That is just legitimate. Legitimate. That's pretty sweet. Alright, so I get 10 to 1 on $2, which is 20 extra gold. Holy shit. Okay, just put in another D20. There you go. Damn. Gambling, baby. And now you proceed to just camp here for the rest of your life until you get eaten by the Ravager and it's game over. Okay, but that was good. So now we're gonna bet on the arena. And you can only bet on the arena if a hero is participating in it this turn. So we're going to be rolling the event before we wager. So let's flip over and look at how the arena works. So the arena is essentially just a series of skill roll, a stat tests. Depending on which opponent you have or what event you're participating in, which is chosen randomly, you have a limited selection of which skills you're going to roll. So every 2 rounds spent in the arena, each hero chooses a single stat available in the event to test against, then rolls a stat test. You can't test against the same stat twice until you've tested against all the other stats available. A success on that stat roll gives you 1 feat, or 1 success, essentially. A crit success gives you 2 feats, or 2 successes, and a crit failure is 3 energy drain. You can also sacrifice vitals in order to raise or lower the dice result. I don't know why you would raise the dice result. Perhaps I misunderstand something fundamental, but yeah. Then, after you do the 1 stat test for the round, and you see how you did, you then roll on the occurrence table. So you're rolling 3d10, adding it together, and looking at what might happen to you. Which is likely going to be more damage, or energy drain, or penalties, and things like that. Then you begin a new round, until you have accumulated enough feats, enough successes to win the event, or you are dead, basically, because I don't know if you can back out. But if you die in the arena, you are revived automatically. Unless you fight in the special arena in I think it's Tari. I think this has a special arena where they don't revive you. So the number of events, the number of feats you need, the number of successes you need is based on the event you roll. So from 2 to 5. And this is modified by your level of fame. Because the more famous you are, the more challenge that they're going to throw at you. So since we're unknown, and this is a group level of fame, this is not per hero. We're unknown, so there's no extra bonus feats or anything like that. We just need to get a number of successes based on the event result. Our reward for beating the feat is also listed here between 1 and 7, with a bonus of 1 for being unknown. So we'd get if we won, we get the bonus fame reward, and then our fame would increase to recognized. So then next time we do it, we'd have to do 1 extra feat, but we get a bonus of 3 if we survive. Okay, so what we're gambling on the other side is essentially how many rounds it's going to take our gladiator in order to win the event. Unfortunately, we get to roll the event before we gamble, because obviously that's a big difference. We rolled a 3. So this is going to be a deadly gauntlet. We're going to need a total of 4 successes. And the tests are health, energy, and then the 3 skills. Health, energy, I mean, overall, that's going to be pretty easy. Skill tests also pretty easy. That's why I sent Gorg in. The only one that might be iffy is survival. So I think to hedge my bet a little bit and play it safe, we're gonna go with 5. We're gonna go with 5 rounds is what it's gonna take them. And if we gamble, everyone that puts in money for the gambling on the arena gets to re-roll an occurrence. We get to re-roll one of the dice when determining an occurrence. So that might help. If we win, we get 3 to 1. I'm not overly confident in this. But let's just bet 5. We'll say that's our bet of 5. Let me bring that over. Okay. 5 is our bet. 5 rounds, $5. Makes sense to me. All right, let's see how it goes. Okay, so we need, let's see here. We need a total of 4 feats. So we're gonna start with, let's start with energy, because I could get energy drain. So we might as well start where we have that at 9. Roll them bones. All right, we got 8, so that is a success. Good. I don't have to sacrifice anything. All right. All right, so then that's 1 after 1 round. Then we're gonna roll our occurrence. So that's 3d10. Come on, you can roll better than that. And we got a 28. You've suffered a grave wound. Suffer 3 energy drain. Next round, suffer a +3 penalty to stat test. Alright, well, let's use one of my redraw, or my rerolls. My only reroll. And we'll reroll this. Okay, better. That's 23. Another gladiator has taken advantage of you. What? Oh, God. I don't... That doesn't... They can't mean what... No, they can't mean what that can't mean. Can't mean what they... Oh, boy. Okay, so this actually makes us get -5 money because we were taken advantage of in the arena by another gladiator. Right. So we would normally be getting 6 for this. Now instead we're getting 1. But that could change. You never know. We each suffer 2 health damage. And more importantly, we add 2 to the feat requirement to complete the event. That's the killer. Because now unless something else changes... well, I might get a crit. You never know. We suffer 2 damage, so this goes down to 14. Okay. So you could modify into a crit, couldn't you? I assume so. Alright. Then we're gonna go with health, because I might start sacrificing health for the greater good. So actually right now I have a 14, so I crit on a 1 through 4. That's a crit. Because for any stat, once you hit 12 or higher, it raises your crit ceiling when you roll it as a stat test. So essentially, you take the second digit after that, and that's what you can crit on. So for 12, you crit on a 1 or a 2, 13, 1, 2, 3, 14, 1 through 4, you get the idea. So that's actually just a straight crit. So that puts us at a nice 3. And we're gonna roll our occurrence. We got a 10. An ally helped you overcome a hardship to the delight of the crowd. Gain access to your backpack. One hero may use an item before the next round begins. Okay, that doesn't really help me. But it does add 1 to my money reward. Okay. Alright. Third round. Let's go ahead and test first mastery. So that's a 6. We got a 9. So I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice 3 health. Do 2 health and 1 energy. So then that becomes a success. So we gain a feat. 4. Roll them bones. Nice. 7. Oh, beautiful. You're winning over the audience. Next round, each hero may reroll 1 die and gain a -1 bonus to the roll. And it adds +3 to our money. Yeah. Back up to 5 now. Okay. Good. Let's go with attack then, I guess. It's a 5, which isn't great, but we'll roll with it. We get -1 bonus. Oh, that's a crit right there, ladies and gentlemen. -1 is 1. But, I see. I see why you might want to add +1. Because if I crit now, it's over. And this is the 4th round, right? I've done 1, 2, and then a crit. So that put us at 4. This is the 4th round. Yeah. I don't want it to end yet. We want to game the system a little bit. So I'll spend 1 health to make it not a crit. Wow. Turns out I did misunderstand. Now I see. Okay, and we will roll the occurrence. It's a 15. Arena has fallen to chaos. Suffer 1 energy drain and roll for a new event, replacing only its stat tests. Okay, great. So this becomes a 7. Our money goes down by 1. To 4. We roll a new event just to determine what stats we can roll. There's 6. Oh shit. So that means I have to roll defense. I think it's not really clear. No, maybe I can. It's a different event. We're basically doing a different event, except the only thing we're switching out is the stat test part, which I think means I can do any of them. That's how I'm interpreting it. So let's go with health. That way we can't fail and I can... Okay, that's not a crit. Actually, I don't know if you, for this purpose you go with your... I think you're always rolling against your current vital, so it's not a crit. It's a normal success. That means that we did get the 6 out of 6. But we're gonna roll for our occurrence. This might fuck things up. 16. Suffer 1 energy and roll for a new event, replacing only a stat test. But I don't care about that because it's over on the 5th round, just like I predicted. Excellent. So we get $4 for winning. That goes straight to Gorg for pulling through. Our fame becomes recognized. We can mark that over here. All right, so we're recognized now. And we did win our bet. Huzzah. So that means we get paid 3-1. So, Root gets 15 more bucks. Damn. Let's make it fair though, and we'll give that to Gorg. So then he has 25, he has 32. It's a little close. It's closer. Okay, and that's all our action for the city event phase, city state event. So then it's phase 5. We're gonna roll to see if this city state is destroyed. Nope, it's not. It's close though. So he's there. Okay, we probably should get out of here though. We want to go hand in this quest. I could continue to mess around here, but I have concerns about the Ravager. So we'll make our way over to Nemsinet, see what we can't get into there. We probably want to get to some other quests though. We've got 2 quests on Highland tiles, hexes, which there is one right there. But yeah. I guess that's not at risk of being destroyed. But if he does land on this city and destroys it, I'm gonna have a bit of a trek. Unless I reveal a tile that has another caravan on it, then we could maybe ride out of there from that direction. All right, let's go with that. Let me just see. There might be some more purchases I want to make here. I want to buy the extraction tools. Because I could skip over that. Is that end on? Oh, move through. Yeah, so I could move through this right here. And gain a Ravager crystal if I have the extraction tools. That's 6 per hero. Let's do it. Spend that money. Psst, there you go. Bought that. Technically, I should have done this before the Ravager moved, but it's fine. No one's judging us. Okay. I could buy another water skin to raise 2 more energy each turn. That's crazy good, man. That's crazy good. I should probably buy some of these potions, right? or Hypersense Tonic. You can treat any movement as cautious and discard an open circumstance. Yeah, these are good things to buy. All right, let's each buy 3 Poultice and a Hypersense Tonic. Okay, here's some writing. Writing is coming in. Poultice piece times 3. Hyper. I already bought some ultra fine dry erase for when I play in person because damn. All right, that costs 15 bucks or 5 bucks. I'm sorry. Same thing over here. Bolt piece times 3. Let's just put hyper. We know what it means. And that costs 5 as well. Is there anything in the city specifically I would want to buy? Do I want the Dreamcatcher or the Quill? I mean, the Dreamcatcher is generally good. But you can only use it while camping. And I'm not planning on camping. I guess I probably will end up camping when I'm doing these quests. But no, we'll hold off. We'll hold off. We're going to keep our money. And that's what we're doing. So we're going to be moving 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not in the waste, so we can move 4. We gain a Ravager crystal for walking over those crystals there. So this is a 1. Then I do the Hypersense if I want to count it as moving cautiously. I think I probably do. With the skeletal dragon in play, it's just a little scary. I mean, maybe I can handle it, but 9 damage is just severe. Oh, also, he has the survival gear, so he goes up to 12 and 7. And then due to the water skin, it goes up to 9. This goes up to... Okay, that's where it is. Yeah, let's get rid of the hyper. We'll erase this hyper. So we moved cautiously. Don't have to roll navigate. Let's roll the other 2. That's a success on both, so I get another 2 gold. Also, the Hyper Sense Tonic lets you discard an open circumstance. Let's get rid of the... I don't want to get rid of the Skeletal Dragon because it's such a good summon. Let's get rid of the enormous sandstorm, I guess. Crystal deposit. Okay. So that's fine. Root is gonna roll. Success on both, I do believe. So it's another 2 gold. We're not in the waste, so we don't have... well, actually, we have the water skin, so we never have to worry about heat exhaustion again. That's a pretty good item. Then, also for our movement, we're going to reveal a new tile here. There's only 6 of these in the game. So you can't reveal till the end of your days. Oh, but the first boss. Oh, we could go after the first boss. That sounds, with the skeletal dragon and ready to go. Sounds kind of juicy. Rolling for circumstance, but we can discard. 5. So let's draw. Sun-scorched 1. This is doable, because I have yet to do a combat. Let's do the Sun-scorched 1. Okay. Oh boy. Oh no, because now I wouldn't want to waste the skeletal dragon on this one, because once I summon him, he's discarded, and I'd rather save him for fighting the first boss. So I don't think Gorg is actually going to summon him. He'll just whack away at this. We are in starter difficulty. Could play on easy, but whatever. Okay, so 14 health, 9 energy. He's got some triple target stuff in there. He can burn us. Yeah, okay. So let's see. Routier is going to use. He could use bolster just to make the Armada the tank, and we wouldn't really have to worry about the single target shit. But that would leave Gorg to do all the damage, which would take 3 rounds. Whereas coordinated assault, which now I can pick the action here, and we boost the damage by 5. So then if we do this, if we just do this action, that's 15 damage right there. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll spend 1 energy for that. And Gorg's action gets boosted by 5 as well. He'll just defend, I guess. He'll defend at rank 9. Because there's no point for him to take any damage here. So now we roll to see what the Sun-scorched 1 is doing. He's doing number 5, which is triple target health and energy. And targets also become burned. Which means that we lose health, 3 health at the beginning of the declaration phase of each round, and heal 3 less health each time their health is healed. This doesn't persist after combat. But I don't think that we'll actually take the 3 from the burn. I think as soon as they're dead, they're dead. No, you're right, I might. If the combat phase ends and moves into another phase, and they remain at 0 health or less, the hero or opponent dies. And it is possible to suffer damage and die during the declaration phase. So I think we will actually suffer that burn damage of 3, which sucks. Well, yeah, because the defense that won't. Yeah, so even Gorg's gonna take that. That's lame. And that does not affect. Oh, it does affect targets other than heroes. So my Armada will be burned as well. But we're gonna be camping, so it doesn't matter too much. Okay. So let me just. They're dead. I mean, we already have calculated that. Basically, we each just take 4 damage to everything. So this becomes 6. This becomes 6. This number becomes a 23. This becomes a 4. Blah, blah, blah. I defend, but I don't know if defense is against only physical damage or all damage. That's probably a good thing to know. You don't defend too often. Your hero reduces each attack, damaging them equal to the rank. Well, then I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. So Gorg's fine for that. But then the burn is going to hurt. So the burn, he'll take 3 for that. And Root is going to take 3 for that, so he's kind of low. And then the Armada is going to drop down to 20. That is messy, man. That is messy. Why doesn't the pen tool go smaller than that? Why, man? Anyways. Then the combat's over, and we each get 4 gold, and it kinda wasn't worth it, but maybe it was. There you have it. Alright. Then the event phase on our mission spot here. One of these 2 highlands. Let's do this one first. Can't get your valuables to their destination. You better find a safe place to stow them until you can return. Kylo Rajagi. Kylo, a lesser merchant, had to do just that recently. See if you can help him locate his valuables. So we need 2 successes on exploration. Crits give each hero 1 gear upgrade of their choice. So if either of us roll a crit, each of us gets a gear upgrade. Yes, please. That is a success, but not a crit. Whoops. And that is a failure, so we'll be spending another round here. That's it. I didn't do the opposite one because I like this rep. This is good reputation I'm getting. But if I had done the opposite one, I would have gotten the rewards above, of course, plus 4 gold per hero. And crits would have given us each 4 food, which would have been a lot worse and lamer than 1 gear upgrade of our choice. So overall, I'm fine with that. But I think this sort of confirms that when you do this, you do get all the rewards, and that's just how it is, which makes perfect sense. Okay. Villain phase, Ravager leaves. He's going to be putting down another emergence. Uh-oh. Did I get into the ones that don't? I got into the ones that don't show. There you go. They're supposed to be double-sided, but again, the mod... little lazy on that front. Alright, next turn we're gonna camp. So we gain back 3 health, 3 energy. This goes to here because we camped. He gains an additional 4 health or energy. So he'll just bump up his health to full. Then, due to the water skin, we get another 2 energy. Unfortunately, the Armada just gets the camping benefit and presumably the energy from the water skin benefit. So they go from 20 to 23. And energy should be... they probably get the benefit, but we'll just make it 8 to be safe. Not gonna sweat it. Gorg goes up to 12 health and 10 energy. And... oh wait, he gets the survival thing as well, so he's at 13 health. Again, we're camping, so we don't have to roll navigate. We failed on both over here, so Root is gonna have to eat one food. And Gorg failed on both as well. Shame, shame. Know your name. All right, that's that. Roll for circumstance, but most likely we can avoid it if we want. We got the crystal deposit, which would place a crystal tower on this tile. I'm on, yeah, so that's probably not good. I think we'd roll. I think you roll? Or maybe not. It says on this tile. But I don't know. From the sound of it, you'd have to place it like on top of yourself. That one's really odd. We're ditching it just because I don't know. Ceaseless heat wave. Okay, then event, we get to roll our exploration again, hope for a crit. Close to a crit, but that is the other success we need, so that's nice. It'll be done. And that was a failure as well, so it is successful. There's only a few quests. It varies. Missions specifically say if they have to be handed in somewhere. So instead, this is just completed immediately. We get 2 gold because we're aligned with that reputation. And we actually move 1 space further that way. We get 2 gold each and 2 power-ups. So, ba-da-ba-da. And... yep. Good. Show me them power-ups, baby. Alright, Root. +1 energy, stash. +1 defense, stash. So I could take them now, roll 2d4, and hope that I get a 4 on one of them. Which is basically, I assume, 50-50. Or I could hold off. Honestly, I think holding off isn't the end of the world here. Those aren't make or break for me. Gorg got survival stash and exploration stash. If one of those was navigate, I'd probably go for it because we're going to try for that next. But as it is, I think he'll also stash them. Alright, that's that. So fortunately we can do the same quest here. I don't know if that's how they intended it to work, but it seems like how it's supposed to work. There's nothing, I looked through the rulebook, there was nothing that said you have to do, once you've used a quest location, you have to like exit out, or, you know, there was nothing like that. So it's just, the only thing I saw is you can only attempt 1 quest at a location per turn. Our next quest here is at a Silt Sea location, 1 exploration. I mean, 1 exploration for 2 power-up cards. Pretty good. Alright, that's that. So now the Ravager is going to be ravaging yet again. On a 5. So he'll be going here. He is surrounding this fucking city. It's scary. Okay. We're gonna be camping again. So this goes to 26. Could just... No, I don't want to use a D20 for that. That's annoying. This goes to 16, and we're all full up all over there, so that's good. Roll for this shit. Success and crit. That's good. I'll gain an extra food. And we gain $2. Success on exploration, fail survival, so it's another food over here. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm paying for plenty of food by getting those explorations, so it's not the end of the world. Roll for circumstance, but we can most likely discard it. Off the top, it's a molten tiger. Yeah, it's a little trickier. That triple target energy, a little rough. You would get platinum and 8 gold out of it. I think all things considered, I could do it, but once, yeah, you know, once I clear out the skeletal dragon, I'll be a lot happier just doing random battles. But again, skeletal dragon sitting there, the boss ready to rock and roll. We're gonna let it lie. All right, event phase. We're rolling navigate. We need 2 successes. I think we'll actually do the optional one. Because we're not playing as the assassin, so there's no benefit on that side. We're aligned with the opposite reputation. And crits on that side give us 6 gold. Only the person that crits, though, not both. But yeah, it's still good. Okay. Roll. Crit! It's so beautiful! So that's 6 gold. For old man Gorg. And we'll roll over here where it's much less likely for us to succeed. And a crit! Oh! Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay, put this at 20. This would go to 11, and then this can go to 17. There you go. Alright, that was a successful quest. Pretty easy. So we get another 2 gold each. And 2 power-ups. So there you go. And there you go. We're loaded with cash, man. And loaded with power-ups. This is easy mode. See? I know it looked really difficult in the first video we did, but good. All right, attack goes up by 3. Holy shit. And then we're doing the stash effect here, so we're gonna roll 3d4. As long as I roll 1, 4, we get +1 to all those. I did. There you go. See it? So, gain 2 energy up to 11. Gain 2 defense up to 8. And 2 to the first mastery up to 8. And that means I get to gain another humanoid to my armada. So let's flip through the pages. There we go. Kulth Raiders. All right. I mean, they're solid. This one gives him block 5 as part of the attack. Is surrounded something that can happen to... Yes, you can surround enemy targets. Alright, that's not bad. Okay. So their total level then is 11 plus 2. So 13 is their current level. Yep, that makes sense. Could have just added 3 to it, but I'm an idiot. So now the boost works for 6 instead of 5. We are growing more strong. We're growing more strong. Oh, we camped again. I forgot. It's easy to forget. So Hypersomniac goes to 5. Oh, it's incredible. So good. We love camping. We love it. Okay. Right, that was all that. So that's all done. And then Gorg. Okay. He is pure. He is pure of heart and pure of body and pure of mind. So he gets plus 2 to his health and energy. Up to 18 health and energy. And then this one would copy one of your mutations, but since I don't have any, I instead gain 4 more health. Or no, 4 more energy, I'm sorry. Well, that's pretty good. And that would actually... Yeah, that would be reflected in my current number as well. There you go. Yeah. Well, that was pretty good. They weren't stash cards, so we're going to hold on to those, but still, that was good. 16 energy, 18 health. I'm happy with that. And then the next quest over here is an escort one in the Silt Sea. So once we get a hold of a Silt Sea location, we'll be in business. All right. Then the Ravager's leaving this location, where we get another crystal. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't. Oh my god. Yeah, just want that. Yeah. There we go. Plenty of crystals, man. Plenty of crystals. But I stay pure. I stay pure. I don't fuck around with those crystals. Okay, our turn. We're not going to camp. We're going to move. We're going to move 2 to get here. Let's go this way. No, that wouldn't reveal... That wouldn't reveal a tile, because there's no way a tile could fit in there, so it doesn't matter. Alright, screw it. We didn't move cautiously. I could use my other Hyper Sense tonic, but we'll probably need that on the way out. So, forget it. So we're gonna roll all 3. That's just a big triple fail over on Root's side. But luckily Gorg's really good at navigating, so I'm not overly concerned. Crit on navigate. Success on that. Success on that. Successes all around. Ooh, go figure. That's for making fun of Gorg. Yeah, no one made fun of Gorg. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, we do have to roll for circumstance and accept what we get. If it's a skeletal dragon, I'll kill myself. Okay. It's a Shuraxian mammoth. Fuck. Oh my god. Well, that's problematic. This is a challenge, to be sure. Oh, aggressive should be... How many have I killed? Killed the sun-scorched one. Was that the only... That was the only one I did, okay. Alright, just making sure. So aggressive, pinged forward once. Alright. Okay, so 24 health, 14 energy. 1 to 2, he does 10 damage to health. And he also defends 6. And unless we drain his energy, the target will also become trapped. Meaning that they have to succeed on exploration roll in order to do other things than defend. 3 through 4, he does 10 energy drain to the whole group. And that round, you're only allowed to deal health damage up to twice your food rating. Which I don't think that actually affect Root, because he would have the Armada do damage, since they are an ally. It's not him doing the damage, so that's fine. 5 through 6, he does 8 damage to 2 targets, and everyone has to navigate. Fails, becomes wounded. And size matters will add to all skill rolls. So your food rating adds to your skill roll in that case, because you are easier to wound for being so big and stupid. Alright. It's not pretty. It's not pretty because I can't really drain much energy. Well, no, one of these dudes has... Yeah, the Cult Raiders have this. 6 energy drain here. The Desert Harpies have energy drain here. Or energy attack. I think the Raiders is my best bet, though. Because that includes a block 5. Now, that block will only account for the Armada, who has 26 health anyways. It's not a big deal. Alternatively, I just bolster every round and have them basically tank all the individual shit. But since that only would really cover 1 through 2, it's not great. So, no, we're going to use Coordinated Assault for 1 energy. Gorg, again, we can't summon, but he can Phantom Strike to do energy damage, so let's do that. Let's do that. Also, he can spend 4 health to force a group attack to only affect him, which honestly is not the worst thing I've ever heard. Alright, let's decide what the Mammoth is doing. He is doing the single target health. Okay. And he's defending 6. And then energetic, I think we see at the resolution phase if that's going to actually pan out. I'm not exactly sure the timing of that. Okay, so if they have to spend energy, they do it during the second phase. Which makes sense, because otherwise if they don't, they have to go to another action. But that's different than energetic. If an opponent has at least half their energy remaining, that action gains an additional effect. That's different than actually spending the energy. That's an energy check during the resolution. That's how I'm counting that. So let's just see how that goes. We're picking this. I get to boost the number by 6. Okay, he's definitely losing all his energy. There's no doubt about that. Nothing of what I'm doing does energy drain, though, so he's just going to end up with 0 energy. Actually, I don't have to... No, hold on. Gorg can attack health instead, because it'll be at 0 after his own... Oh, no, he rolled a... Right, no, so he's... Yeah, no, we'll just do it normally. We'll just get him down to 0 energy, and then we'll be happy. Okay, so we're rolling single target health. Because he also rolled defense 6. So technically... Yeah, no, he'll still be at 0 energy, even after the defense 6. Because this is a 12, so he loses 6 from that. This becomes an 11. He loses 5 from that. He would be at 3 energy, which means he couldn't use his second ability, so he's basically at 0 energy, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, so he needs to decide the target for this. We'll just roll 3, because there's 3 target possible. Green is Root, blue is the Armada, yellow is Gorg. Just make this simple. It is green, so this is Root directly. Taking 10 damage. He's not trapped because of that. 10 damage means that he's dead. Yeah, 10 damage means that he's dead. I didn't think that one through, did I? Yeah, there's not anything I can do about that, is there? Shit. That happened quick. I didn't even think about his 10 health. Damn. I mean, it's not like... Oh, I also never removed starving. Let me just fix that. Not that it matters at this point. Yeah, they were both starving for a while. It's not like, okay, he's unconscious, and then later in the battle, if I heal him somehow with poultices or whatever, he's revived. He's fucking dead. Which also means the Armada's goes away. Leaving Gorg kind of up shit creek. And this took a huge turn for the worse very quickly. I should have ran away, I guess. I was overconfident. It is a level 5 creature. It's not something to be messed around with. 10 damage. I mean, let's look at the boss we were going to fight. This, the enormous pangolin. Look at this. This would have done like 4 damage, 3 damage, 4 damage, 5 damage. We went up against this thing doing 10 damage and one-shot me. Trying to think if I would have done things differently had I realized I only had 10 health. I would have really, yeah, I would have had to have bolstered every round just to avoid him. I mean, alternatively, if I change damage instead to health, and I use this mutated giant attack to do a total of 16. Oh, but then the defend, it would only go down to 10. And his thing would only go down to 5. So I still wouldn't kill it in one turn. And that would make it, no matter what, Root is dead. It's just a matter of, like, I think Gorg is going to probably summon the skeletal dragon. It's not like the end of the campaign or anything like that. I mean, this is not terrible. So I think in this case, let's just play it out. I'm not going to go for the boss after this, of course. Oh, wait a minute. I moved on to the boss space. Oh, boy. In that case, it's actually much better if I do flee. Because I get to wander then, and I don't have to get thrown into the boss battle. Ultimately, that makes this battle here really just worthless and annoying. But it is what it is. So, we're basically just rolling Navigate, I think, with a -2 bonus. Yeah, that's a success. So, Gorg flees. Let me double check the fleeing rule. Navigate -2. Yep, they flee. You wander. Yep. So that actually means that the mammoth goes back on top of the deck, I think? I don't know if it discards, because it says... If you attempt to fight an opponent you previously fled from, their vitals are reset to full. Oh, maybe they're referring to bosses in that case. I'd have to go to the circumstance phase. Discard anyone played. Okay, no, I think it is discarded then. We played it. Alright. So yeah, I think that line is for bosses. So now we wander, so I'm gonna roll a d6. That determines the direction we move a space. It's this space. Is this a Highland space? I think. I could probably do the quest here. Oh no, wait a minute. Let me double check. It might say skip to the villain phase. Group wander. No, it doesn't say skip to the villain phase. Oh, there's no high. We already did all the Highlands. Never mind. Okay, so then the Ravager is going to appear on this tile. So he has 6 options here. Might cover up the boss. How does that work? I mean, he does. He gets centered on the number, and he covers up the 3 connecting things. So yeah, that boss is now destroyed. We'll never fight the enormous pangolin. But hey, good thing I moved. It wouldn't have made much of it. I would have been able to, like I said, just run away. But yeah, there you have it. Okay. So now, we'll end off the video here. Root is dead, but he is not gone. He can be revived. All we have to do is get a resurrection contract. We have to spend 4 platinum in a bazaar. So all I have to do is get to this city, and we'll be fine. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll have to move recklessly to get there. But damn it, it's worth it for Root. We need his armada. Yeah, alright. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these remnants in play. And there's about to be an 8th. Once there's 12, it's pretty much getting close to go time against the Ravager, and I don't know what to do about that. But alright, my name is Mangg. The game you're watching has been Hexplore at the Sands of Shurax. See you fine folks in the next part.